Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life at LifeView. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today I am joined by a super spectacular alumni of Life University, Dr. Marc Ellis. Hi, welcome. How are you?
Thank you. Doing wonderful.
I'm so happy to have you here and so happy to get to shine a light onto all the things that you've been working on and the way that you've been inspiring our students, but also our alumni. So let's dive right in.
Okay.
Talk to me, what inspired you to become a chiropractor in the beginning?
Well, I had a background in martial arts.
Okay.
And so I was doing a lot of training in martial arts, and then I wanted to become more expert in the healing arts. And so that was an evolution for me, was to become a chiropractor and bring that to my martial arts community.
Tell me, you practice chiropractic, and then you practice so much deeper than chiropractic. Tell me a little bit more of your practice in Marietta, in Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Marietta?
just 7 minutes away.
Just a few minutes away.
Yeah.
Tell me about your practice right now. How long has it been going on, and what do you guys focus in?
Sure. Well, for me, I think it's all chiropractic, actually.
Yes.
I like to read Dr. D.D. Palmer's work a lot and things like that. And, he was a magnetic healer, which was really the science of the day. It was realizing that electricity was bringing movement and life to the body, and then he evolved into chiropractic. And so, but I have the martial arts background, and then I'm also a massage therapist, and I'm a founding member of the Fascial Research Society. So I blend a lot of myofascial techniques and light force techniques, but I also like to do a lot of high velocity adjustments. And then I like to work every area of the body. So what I'll do a lot of times is I might adjust your talus while you're standing, and we can talk about that a little bit in regards to the tennis. And then I triple board certified in neurology. So after my graduation, I diplomated in neurology. I'm on the neurology board.
I love that. And I love that you went back to, hey, it's about D.D. Palmer. It's about how it all started. It's about the green books. It's about chiropractic as a whole, because I love having those conversations. Even in practice, like, it's so much than just the back pain, but I understand where you're coming from. Let's start there and then continue branching out into the deepness of it. Tell me, you mentioned something about the tennis. What did you mean about the tennis?
Well, so I think one of the exciting things recently is I'm actually a professional tennis coach.
I love that.
Which I find kind of humorous. One of my students in my technique, I have a technique called myosynaptics.
Yes.
And one of my students is Jacob Meyer, and he learned and went out on the tennis tour, and he became a coach and a physio out on the tennis tour. And he's taken people to championships multiple times. We've been working together for 15 or more years now.
Wow.
And so he has a lot of his players come to the clinic, and we go through all of our treatments and techniques with them. And one of them just recently won Wimbledon Mixed Doubles.
Tell me about the care in the court. How do the players prepare, and how do you help them prepare?
Sure. Well, so particularly for Sem, he came in a few years back, and we did our full workup. So our exam's 3 hours, and we look at balance and eye tracking, and how are all of your, how's your subluxation patterns? How are all your joints in your body? So we go through a very thorough activity, and then we'll treat you in the office, but then we actually go out on the court. And so while you're really moving, we're watching how your body's moving and how your brain's reacting to the situation. So one of the things that we did for him was we put eye tracking glasses on him while he was playing tennis. And so you could see that on some of his, I don't want to tell you which ones, but on some of his shots, he would look at the ball perfectly. But on other ones, he wouldn't look at it correctly. And those were like shots that he would miss-hit more often. So then we retrained him, and some of that retraining might be doing eye and head activities to help you focus on the ball. But also, like, if you have a subluxation in your neck, it changes how your brain reacts to your neck position, and that can change how you're seeing things. But people don't know that they're having that challenge. So in the office, we're able to show him. He's okay saying it because he never thought he would even qualify for a slam. Those are called slams, you know. So he recently placed in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. But he's been playing in slams for about a year now. Yeah. And so he didn't think he was going to do that. And so we've been working with him a lot over the years, and now he's qualifying for the slams. He's ranked in the top 40 in the world, and then of course he won the big one, the Wimbledon. So
that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's such a win. I love that. It takes persistency, it takes consistency, and I love having those conversations with our students, but also the people that are listening in. Please, it's not just a quick fix. It's a matter of retraining a lot of these. Chiropractic works every time. 100% of the time.
I love it.
I love that. I love that it is everything and anything, from those cases of you can't speak or do your simple things that we don't even think about as healthier individuals, to professional athletes and the way that they're performing and the way they're enhancing their life. Fixing just one tiny mistake at a time in the court, because it impacts their whole journey. Yeah. Tell me a fun fact that I heard about the logos.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
you know, sometimes we work so hard in the profession, you know, and people are always saying nice things, but one of the things that really touched me with Sem and his story was, you know, chiropractic neurology is a really big word. So it turned out that the logo that he wore on the shirt, because he wanted to represent our profession, he wanted to represent our office, he wanted to represent what we as chiropractors had done for him. Yeah. And so he wears the logo on his shirt, but it was too big. So Wimbledon told him that the logo was too big. And so he went through a whole bunch of effort, like really right in the middle of the competition. Him and Jacob Meyer, they're working and worked really hard to get the logo on his shirt because it meant so much to him. And he was able to play the final match and represent our office and our profession. And then he called. He was like, hey, I just want to share with you. I'm going to put the shirt in the Wimbledon Hall of Fame with my racket. And so he's representing to the world the contribution that our profession made to his achievement in life. So I just love it. It was like, it was really heartwarming, you know? It really meant a lot to me.
Yes, I love that. It's something so small yet so ginormous.
Yeah. And he actually had people offering to get the logo spot because they knew what was happening. And so people were paying him to wear their logos.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's not about that. You know, he's like, I want to do this. So he didn't take the financial incentives, and he just, because we don't pay him for it, you know, and he just wanted to do it. He's such a good guy. You know, such a good guy. I love to get to work with him.
But the payment is a quality of life. It's the achieving these goals. It's the achieving goals that he never even thought of. Yeah. Also, so it's such a beautiful thing. Congratulations.
Yeah,
That's really cool to achieve.
Yeah.
Switching gears a little bit, you've been so involved at the university, and I'm so appreciative of that. And I love that students get to just even shadow or peek or just be around you and get to learn so much from you. So I'm so grateful. Thanks. But you also have such a huge impact in an alumni association. Tell me a little bit about your role for Life University's Alumni Association.
Yeah, well, so I'm on the executive committee for the Life University Alumni Association. We actually have a board meeting right after this.
Nice.
So, and you know, the profession gives to us, and so then we want to give back when we want to. I love that movie, Pay It Forward, you know. And so I do a lot for the university, but it's not for the university. It's really just because I'm enjoying myself. So I'm in the life force community. I do this. I'm a peak doc, so students come over to the office. I think I was one of the first peak doctors ever.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and so we have, you know, 15 or 18 years of students learning and going out into the world. Alumni Association, we really would like to have more of the students participating, more of the doctors, so that we can keep growing the profession, because realistically, the world does better with us helping people. You know, we're
Absolutely.
into healthcare,
Yeah.
and healthcare matters.
Yeah.
Matters a lot, and so we just keep doing it.
And for your time, I know you have to run to another meeting, but thank you so much. Thank you for everything that you're giving to the university, to the students, to our alumni, and then just showing up and loving chiropractic the way that you get to love it and the way that you get to represent it. It is an honor to be in this profession with you.
Oh,
So thank you so much.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Absolutely. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Living Life, a Life View. Bye-bye.